All right, so hopefully this time my voice is being recorded. All right, I promised you guys a video on substitution, just so you can have it for your reference with the way that I chose to teach you guys this. So if you missed the beginning of class the other day with what notes go in here, this is what we wrote down. And I know on your note sheet, you'll see that there are notes typed out in this portion of the worksheet. What we did was we chose the pencil, made it the biggest tip, and chose white, and we whited out everything that was there and rewrote this stuff over. So pause the video, write down what you need, and then we'll go to the first example. All right, so here's our first example. This was number 3. We did not get to it. So in this one, you see I highlighted the top equation orange and the bottom of equation green, and we have to figure out which is the easy and which is the difficult. So as a reminder, as we're looking at these equations, how we can tell if one's easy versus one being difficult is we look for which one has the x equals or y equals. That's always our easy. So I wrote each of those equations under the easy column, and then that means the orange one is our difficult. So the process to solve by substitution is take your easy and substitute it into your difficult. Now, since our easy one says x equals, that means in our difficult we're going to put whatever in for the x value. So in this case, we're going to put 2y plus 16 in place of the x in our difficult equation. So it'll be written like this: 1/2, take out the x, replace it with 2y plus 16, and then continue our equation. Now notice I put that in parentheses. Whenever you're substituting, you always use parentheses. Now from here, we solve it like we've solved in the past. The first thing we do is distribute. We're going to distribute the 1/2 to the 2. Now you have a calculator, so how you type that in is you go 1 divided by 2 times 2, and you should get 1. So that means it's 1y, 1/2 times 16, again type that in, should get 8 plus y equals -2. Once we substitute, we distribute, and now we look for any like terms. And I see that I have y here and a y here, so I could put those two together to become 2y plus 8 equals -2. And then I continue to solve, which you guys are really good at right here. So subtract the 8, and then we divide by 2 on both sides. So you guys are pretty good at that. We get y is -5. Now, that's not done because remember, when we solve a system, we're looking for where the two lines intersect. So that gave us the y value, but we need to find the x value. So we're going to take that y value, and we're going to go back to our easy equation over here and put y as -5. So we'll find that value for x by going x equals 2, replace our y with -5 in parentheses, and add 16. So we got x equals, again, use your calculator if you can't do that in your head. And again, if we add these two together, we get 6. So our ordered pair is 6, -5. That is where the two lines cross. All right, last example. You could continue watching. You could try this on your own, come back and check it, or just ignore the whole problem. Whatever you want to do. Totally up to you. All right, so number 4, one more explanation. Again, I highlighted one equation in blue, one equation in pink. What's your guess for the easy? Well, I already wrote it, so it's not really fun. But the one with y equals, again, is the one that we're going to use for our easy. Okay? So again, pause the video, try substituting, see if you get it right. We're going to take this 3x minus 5 And because we're y equals in our easy, we're going to take the y out of our difficult and put it in there. So we're going to have 8x plus 2. Now we put our parentheses because we're going to substitute 3x minus 5 and continue our equation equals 60. What's our next step? Did you say distribute? Yeah, absolutely. We're going to distribute. Perfect. So we're going to distribute the 2 times the 3 to get a 6x. Distribute the 2 times the negative 5 to get a negative 10. And again, write everything else down. What do we do after that? Did you say combine like terms? Absolutely. Good job. 8x plus 6x is 14x. Minus 10 equals 60. Again, you guys are fantastic at doing this kind of stuff. So from here on out, I think we're home stretch. We're good. Add 10. We get 14x equals 70. Last step, majority of the times to divide, and that is the case again here. Divide by 14. Use your calculator. 70 divided by 14, I believe, is a 5. And there's our x value. Now we're going to take that x, we're going to go back to our easy, and put it in for x and solve for y. So we get y equals 3, x comes out, 5 goes in its spot, and continue our equation. Simplify by multiplying first, 15 minus 5, and y is 10. So in this case, we do get a solution. These two lines do cross, and they cross at the point 5, 10. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any questions moving forward, and I'll see you guys on class Monday. Bye. All right, I'm going to skip to number 6 right now because it's kind of a unique problem. So if you look at 6, again, I've highlighted my 2 equations. One in pink, one in blue. I'm looking for which is my easy one, and so again, how I identify the easy one is I look for which one has x equals or y equals, and it's the blue one. So blue equation is my easy. Difficult is my pink. So I'm going to take 2x plus 5, and because it says y equals, I am going to replace this y in my difficult with 2x plus 5. So it looks like this, 4x minus 2. I'm going to start substituting, so I'm going to put parentheses, 2x plus 5 equals negative 10. Our process is the exact same as the last problem. First thing we do is distribute. In this case, we're going to distribute the negative 2. So negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4x. Negative 2 times positive 5 is negative 10. And we did not touch the 4x. And we did not touch the equals negative 10. Whoops. Here we go. Okay, so again, distribute after you substitute. Now we look for like terms. So what are like terms here? We have a 4x minus a 4x. That becomes 0x, so I don't even write it. They go away. They're not there anymore. And I'm left with negative 10 equals negative 10. That's weird. We wound up having x go away and just left with numbers. Negative 10 equals negative 10. So you ask yourself, is that true or is that false? Is negative 10 equal to negative 10? And hopefully you say that's true. So what that means is there are infinite solutions. I don't even have to go to this other one over here because there is no single solution. There's infinite. Any single number would work in here. And remember, when you look at a graph, infinite solutions mean it's the same line. So this is a unique situation I wanted to show you guys. Again, that was number 6.